What's up, guys? Your driver Mike here, back on another live stream and using the headset. I don't even know if this is working on the headset, so someone let me know. If someone joins, leave a comment, let me know if you can hear this on the headset here. I'm gonna see if I can get the chat up here so we can see if the headset is working. Okay, there we go. So back from DC, and we are back here in Pittsburgh, and I am lucky enough to be blessed with some good weather after the sightseeing. And the purpose, well, half of the purpose that we were there was for the Uber DC market, and we're gonna check out Uber Eats, Uber Pool, and Uber Taxi. I'll tell you right now, we didn't get to check out Uber Pool and Uber Taxi. We were staying right across from the venue area, which was Echo Stage. We were at a Holiday Inn right across the street, so it didn't really make sense to take a pool there or anything like that. Now, we did get to check out, my girlfriend and I, Mackenzie, we did get to check out Uber Eats. And I am so pumped because yesterday I started the editing for the vlog content, and it's episode 1. I got so much more to do on the vlog content. I'm a complete noob with the vlogging, but I'm putting together the first episode of the vlog. I think I'm just gonna call it YDM Blog, Your Driver Mike Vlog, something like that. So let's talk about Uber Eats. We got to the hotel, and I knew initially that I wanted to try the Eats platform. We don't have it here in Pittsburgh, which I'm finding to be a bigger and bigger pain. I really hope that we get it in Pittsburgh. So we tried it, Uber Eats, from a place called Soul Spice, S-E-O-U-L, Soul Spice, and got some awesome chicken tacos. My girlfriend got a beef bowl, and talking about the app, it was super fast. The ETA told us delivery about 30 to 45 minutes, and it came in 25 minutes. The food was awesome. So when you go in the Uber Eats app, much like Google Maps, it'll search for restaurants in your area, and you put your order in and you can track it, and it pairs you with the driver. Now, some of us may know that if you're an Uber driver, you can also take Uber Eats requests if it's available in your market. Now, some drivers have also said that you can opt out, that you can take Just Eats, UberX and Uber Eats, just UberX. So that's what I hear, and it's kind of contingent upon customer service at Uber, if they let you. In the past, they used to do a lot of those things. I don't know as much anymore. But you could track the driver just like an UberX ride. So now, point being, always tip your drivers. That's what I say in the vlog, is always tip your drivers. It always helps us, as drivers. So I made sure I tipped all my drivers, and yeah, it was super fast, super awesome. We got that, and then we got actually round 2 from a place called Pizzario. Yes, we did round 2 on Uber Eats. The concert went until 4 a.m. in the morning. It was for Anjuna Beats, which was a huge DJ event. So it was over at 4, so we wanted to have something for later. So we went back into the Uber Eats app again, me now being an expert on it after using it just once. No, but we went back in and ordered from Pizzario, got a pizza, got some mozzarella sticks, same thing. Super fast ETA and delivery. The food was great. Food turned out really nicely. So yeah, 5 stars, awesome experience on the Uber Eats app. And anyone in the DC market, like, shout out, guys. We had an insane time in DC. The sightseeing, just the trip in general, everything went really well. So yeah, all around good trip. So let's move on. And I want to talk about a new feature in the Uber driver app. Now, this just happened over the weekend. Is a new ping request screen for drivers. So when a passenger submits a request through, you'll typically get a circle, and you'll see a zoomed in, centralized pin from where they are requesting their ride. Let me just move up here a little bit for you guys. There we go. So you'll get that, zoomed in pin, and it'll give you the address, and the address helps you strategize. Okay, well, how close is my passenger? It'll give you the ETA, it'll give you the applicable search, and the passenger rating. Now, address no more. There is no longer an address in the Uber driver app when a pin comes through. Again, there's no longer an address. So what does that mean? If you don't have an address, how are you going to strategize? Okay, well, I know that there's something wrong in the Uber nav or the Google Maps av, or nav rather, the Google Maps nav. Maybe there's a one-way that's incorrectly listed in the app, and I've had that. Or maybe that parking is exceptionally difficult in that area where they're requesting the ride, or a better way to get to that spot, maybe sit on a side street because parking is just impossible on the main street. Well, you don't see any of that. You don't see any of the address when the request comes through. Now, from what I'm being told, and again, this is brand new, I haven't even seen this yet because this just happened. I've seen screenshots. Now, once you accept the ride, then you can see the address. That's what's happening here. So if you have to accept the request to see the address, that may lead to higher cancellations, and cancellations can actually lead to deactivation. Remember, acceptance rate doesn't really matter as much. I mean, you can ignore requests when they come through, that's fine, but cancellation rates do matter, okay? And Uber says it's based on your market average. So if your market is canceling 8%, 10% maybe, that's a threshold. But if you're now at 15 to 20% or more, that can get you flagged, warning, and then maybe deactivated. So we have to watch for that. They will give you a general pin destination. And if you remember, instead of that zoomed in close area for the pin, now you'll get a much more expansive view of where the request is coming from, but you don't get the address. So leave your thoughts, let me know. It sounds like something that could hurt us strategy-wise. Okay, moving on. We got news here that Walmart and Uber are partnering to deliver groceries via Uber. This is in the Phoenix and Tampa market. In Phoenix, you guys are getting a lot. In my previous post, in my previous recent YouTube video, we talked about teen accounts on the Uber platform, and Phoenix was one of those markets. So Phoenix, you guys are getting a lot of these new beta tests. So yeah, Phoenix and Tampa, you guys are now getting the ability to get groceries delivered from Walmart via Uber. So you can get more information at walmart.com/groceries. So what you'll do is register on that website. You'll put an order in for groceries, and it is sent to associates at Walmart. The associates will pick your goods and then load them into what looked like specially equipped Uber cars. So a point to make right here is that it doesn't look like these are necessarily us, drivers taking the groceries. It looks like it may be Uber reps. I'm not sure. Someone let me know. I mean, this is kind of new too for these markets. But from what they showed on their commercial, basically on their YouTube channel, Uber showed the associates loading groceries into specially equipped cars, with some marketing and whatnot on them, and then delivering to the requester. And the requestee can track the groceries and track the driver through an app, the Uber Passenger app. I don't know, it was very, very vague, but apparently the requestee can track those groceries, and then the Uber associate will bring them to the door, and there you go. So again, Phoenix and Tampa, you guys can now have Walmart groceries delivered via Uber, and it does look like they're Uber reps, not Uber drivers. Again, someone let me know if you experienced otherwise. Now, I did see that a Phoenix driver said that he did do one of these deliveries. And from what he said, was that it wasn't worth it. It was 30 minutes for $7, you know, and this is another complaint that drivers may have on Uber Eats, which is another good reason to always tip, is that the fare for the time invested wasn't worth it. So if this run for deliveries for the groceries took 30 minutes and the driver only got $7, no, $14 an hour for 2 runs on Walmart groceries, not worth it. So be on the lookout for that. A lot of these that we talk about in the last live stream and other videos, it seems like Uber beta tests a lot of this stuff. So if they're doing these Walmart groceries in Phoenix and Tampa, maybe it's just a beta test to see how many people use it. And actually here in Pittsburgh, we do have the ability to go pick up groceries from Walmart that we've ordered online, and that's kind of new, but that's not associated with Uber. So just to recap, guys, for anyone just joining, my girlfriend and I just came back from DC. We hit up Uber Eats, which was awesome. We placed 2 orders. You can track it within the app. Super fast delivery, really good food, and always tip your drivers, which is something that I always try to mention. So awesome experience in DC. Shout out to everyone in that market. A lot of awesome sightseeing, a great first experience for Mackenzie, my girlfriend, and I. And next we talked about, the new ping screen for drivers. We no longer see the address when pings come through from passengers. This was noticed from drivers here in Pittsburgh and elsewhere just this past weekend. So keep that in mind. If you update your Uber driver software, you may not see the addresses anymore. And take that for what it's worth. I mean, for me, strategy-wise, I mentioned some points earlier about why that may hurt us trying to strategize when we get the PIN request. And finally, Walmart teamed with Uber in Phoenix and Tampa to deliver groceries via Uber. So pretty cool stuff, guys. And again, look for that really fun vlog content from our DC trip that is coming up soon. Hopefully uploaded probably the next couple days. Give me 2 days and that'll be uploaded. That is about it, guys. Your driver Mike here. I appreciate you watching the live stream, and check me out on YouTube if you want to see some awesome videos to maximize your rideshare earnings and ratings. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.